Hello and welcome to ICT approved FDP on Foundation Program in Use of Information and Communication Technology for Education. The FDP is organized by IIT Bombay and it will run from August 3 to September 7, 2017. I am Dr. Payal Rahul Dande, an associate faculty for IIT Bombay to run this FDP. I was one of the top performer for the last FDP which was conducted by IIT Bombay. And the topic for the same was use of ICT tools in education for online and blended learning. This was during May 2 to July 10, 2016. Now I am here to majorly share my experience of attending that last FDP, and I will also let you know why should a faculty take this FDP. So basically there are so many advantages, and the most important ones are to understand the importance of using ICT in teaching learning process. So it not only helps us to understand the importance, but also helps in facilitating the development of higher cognitive skills in our students. Specifically of that problem solving, application and creative skills. It also helps us to get updated on the latest active teaching learning skills such as flipped classroom, which has two phases. One stage calls for out of class activity and the other stage calls of in class activity. So overall, it will help us to build skills and competencies for proper and effective use of ICT in the education system. Besides this, there are so many other advantages for us to participate in this FTP. First of all, it is ICT approved. It has a credit of 2 weeks. One can attend from anywhere, meaning you can sit at your home or you can sit at your own desk and you can attend and participate in this faculty development program. There's no fees as this has been sponsored by MHRD. You can utilize your non-academic hours more effectively and participate in this FDP and can get the credit. And most important, it will add value to our knowledge. So these are the major reasons why a faculty should take up this FTP. Now, how has this participation helped me in regular teaching learning practices? So let me tell you, first of all, I was using certain ICT tools like visual communications, audio videos in order to make my class effective. However, with participating in such FDP which was conducted by IIT Bombay, now I am being able to effectively use these ICT tools like flipped classroom in teaching learning process. That is, my theory goes out of the class in the form of learning videos, and in the in-class activities, I majorly emphasize on problem solving, application and creative skills of students. So basically, it helps to enhance higher cognitive skills in students. I have also learned many other things. For example, I have learned to make my own learning videos using Screencast-O-Matic. I have also learned to use Moodle for interaction with the students. I've learned in this FDP to create and use a particular free WordPress website for using it as a means for interaction to the larger world. I also learned about the basics of visual presentations. I got to learn the importance of open education resource which has a global reach. And nowadays I am even getting calls and responses and even queries for the presentations and the learning videos which I have put on YouTube. Basically, I have learned to share knowledge effectively using ICT, and all this I could do only because I participated in this FTP. Now, how much efforts are required? Truly saying, 4 to 6 hours per week would be more than enough if you do it sincerely. That means less than an hour per day. So you can access it from anywhere. That is the biggest advantage. All the submissions most of the time are online and it offers so much of convenience. Wow. So almost I should say this is an effortless job. How is the process of making OER creation? Okay, what is OER? OER is basically an open education resource which we make for the students and for all the world to understand a particular topic or a particular subject. So this was done in the form of team and it was real challenge. Beside this, it was very interesting. But I'll tell you some of the major aspects which I went through and I have learned within this process of creating OER. So it helped me to first build up the teamwork. We were a group of 3 and we worked together and it gave the real sense of teamwork. We were so precise and we were put to meet deadlines. So that was something which was very challenging. I could learn group dynamics by distributing the work. At the same time, we were learning by doing and sharing things. There was a division of labor. Every part was distributed, and every work was distributed in a proper manner by the leader, and everyone had to report to the leader and further to the IIT Bombay team. Finally, I'd really tell you that it was pleasure of contributing to such larger world in the form of OER, which was done with the help of Creative Commons and was also put on the YouTube. It was a great satisfaction. Now, coming to peer assessment, let us first understand what is peer assessment, what is its role in this FDP, and why we are talking about genuine peer assessments. All of our online submissions which goes creates a lot of assignments, and these assignments are majorly being checked by our peer. So there needs to be a genuine approach. Now let me tell you how genuine approach is going to help ourselves. First of all, it helps in critically evaluating the work. It also gives you a chance to learn by knowing about others' work. And when you appreciate good work, it boosts the morale and the motivation of the participants. At the same time, constructive suggestions will help in their overall development. But if you do not do it properly or you take it in the form of casual approach, then it also hurts a lot. For example, it can lead to overranking or undermining the good work. It can harm your grading as well, because if somebody does it casually, you may lose the marks. At the same time, it leads to dissatisfaction and finally can also demotivate the participants. So remember, we learn by sharing knowledge, that too in the genuine way. So we welcome once again to the world of effective teaching learning process. Happy learning. This is Dr. Payal Dande signing off. Thank you.